Hi friends, welcome once again, and today we are here to discuss the analysis of the paper of GATE 2025. Me as well as Teja sir both are here to discuss the latest trend of the GATE Chemical Engineering 2025 paper. Teja sir.
Okay, so if you see today's paper, we will analyze it in terms of it is just from easy to moderate. Okay, so in terms of paper, we will see the students are saying that there are some 6 to 7 questions are there which are very tricky. Okay, so apart from that 6 to 7 questions, all the questions are not very much into the tough level. They are from the easy to moderate level, but that 6 to 7 level will be coming into the moderate to difficult level. Okay, so obviously our gate paper is prepared by the IIT, so there will be always the some questions which will be tricky and which will require some common sense and some your expertise in that particular subject, so that you can solve that paper very well. Okay, so talking about some subject, if you see chemical technology, there is a weightage of almost 4 marks. Okay, mechanical operation, there is a weightage of almost 4 marks. Process calculation, here there is a trick here, because this time the process calculation is of mixing it with mass transfer and the chemical reaction engineering. Okay, and then there is a PD subject, economic subject, the weight is almost 3 to 4 marks. Okay, so that's it from my subjects. Now Gaurav sir will tell about some other subjects.
As we are going to analyze the exam of this year, as we discussed with a number of aspirants. So here are some conclusion or some points which I am going to tell you. So first we are going to start with the as compared to the last year. Last year paper was difficult, but as compared to the last year, this year paper is relatively easy, not very easy, relatively easy, because in this world everything is relative. So as compared to the last year, paper is easy. Now if we will discuss about the subject, first I am going to discuss about the mass transfer operation, because mass transfer operation is one of the most conceptual subject of the chemical engineering. So this year again 5 to 6 question from the directly from the mass transfer operation as expected. Like every year, this year also a 2 mass question directly from the distillation, from the relay distillation, one question from the extraction, and again one question from the interphase mass transfer. Then 1 marks 2 question, one question is from the Schmidt number, that is from the dimensionless numbers, and one question from the theories of mass transfer. So though, and one question 2 marks question from the drawing. So up to we have analyzed. So these 6 questions are from the mass transfer operation, and all the questions are from the mass transfer operations are doable in nature. After that CRE, because CRE can be divided into 2 parts, one is CRE1 and CRE2. As from the convention that CRE1, one question they asked from the designing, from the PFR you need to calculate the ratio of L1 L2 for a fixed length. The conversion was 0.3, and for full length conversion was 0.6. So for that we need to use the equation of PFR. Now from CRE2 they asked a question from the non-ideal reactor, from the mean residence time. Then again they asked one more question from the one model parameter, and one question from the adsorption, and one question from the activity. So they asked these questions from the CRE as well as mass transfer operation. Then from the fluid mechanics, one question from the pressure drop, again Poiseuille equation, and one question they asked from the vortex meter. So similarly, every year trend was up to the same. Suppose every year they are going to ask a question 5 to 6 question from the mass transfer operation. This year also same kind of process we are going to analyze here. Now for remaining subject about heat and as well as thermo, sir will tell you.
Yes, from heat transfer, if you see, some 4 to 5 questions are there, and from that 4 to 5 question, 2-3 questions are very easy. They are from just boundary layer, LMTD method, which are very common in the heat transfer subject. Thermodynamics, they have questions from basic thermodynamics, from heat and work. Okay, so thermodynamics all about easy. Solution thermodynamics, 1 to 2 tricky questions are available in the paper. Okay, but overall if you see, okay, so whatever the generalized topic which is the trend of GATE chemical engineering, they are already present in the paper. Okay, obviously you can't expect that all the questions from PYQs will be as it is in the this paper. Okay, So trend is there, and obviously some tricky questions which makes the paper a very good quality paper, okay, so that if a student is solving that paper, he should also not be overconfident while solving the paper. Yeah, he knows, or he or she knows everything about that the paper, okay. So that is why some tricky questions are there, okay. And from, if I talk about maths and aptitude, okay, so aptitude is also easy, okay. And from maths also there are some direct questions from Newton-Raphson, and every argument vectors and are available in the this paper, okay. So if you have done a proper studies, okay, from the PYQs, then almost it will be for you, the paper, you will be feeling that the paper level will be from easy to moderate, okay. As I already told that some tricky questions are there, and also one from process dynamic and control. If you see, yes, that subject which have, I think Gaurav sir, there are some difficult questions are available in that control.
From the last 2 to 3 year, or we can say 3 to 4 years, the toughness level in that exam is going to increase. And one more thing I need to add, that from the subject, from the we can say from the aptitude, this year relatively question was on difficult side. All questions are not easy. Math is up to easy, we can say, but aptitude, some questions are very good from the aptitude. And this year they asked 2 questions from the English, one is from the preposition, and one question they asked. So we can say that one thing again, some student discussed with us, sir, tell us about the cutoff and all these things. So we are 100% sure that in this year the cutoff is going to increase as compared to the last year. Minimum 30 plus cutoff will be there, because last year cutoff was nearly 25. But the paper, last year paper was extremely difficult as compared to this paper.
Yes.
Because in that paper some questions are not doable, but today mostly, except some questions are tricky, because it is very easy to say that each and every question is easy, but it is very difficult to solve each and every question in the examination hall. If we will also appear in the exam for GATE exam, so we are also not able to solve each and every question in the examination hall, because that is the mental pressure and that is the atmosphere that is present in the examination hall. So don't worry, whatever you have done, don't worry for that. A number of exams are also coming, like ONGC, SAIL, BHL, and you need to leave all these things. If you are going to get good marks, then you need to be happy, and if you are not getting good marks, then there should be no time, there should be no need to take any tension for that, because you will get a number of chances for that. Just you need to give your 100% to get 100%. Teja sir.
Yes, the positive thing this is for this year student is that you don't have to depend totally on the GATE examination, okay. So now today your GATE examination is over. Earlier, if I say 1 year back, if GATE examination is over and if your paper is not good and if you are not getting good rank, then there is a issue. But this time there is not an issue, because after some 20-30 days there will be a very big examination, that is a ONGC, and ONGC is the dream job for every chemical engineer, okay. And one thing is sure, that in ONGC CBT exam, the most important thing, there is no negative marking, okay. And you don't have to do such much of higher level of calculation. It means you have to be more confident in your theory knowns, okay. In your today exam also there are some MSQ questions, multiple select questions are available, which are totally depend how much theory you understand, and that if you are good in theory, then surely it is going to help you in the ONGC and the exams which are told by Gaurav sir, okay. In coming months there will be such more exams, CBT will be there, but always make sure that what will be the extra portion for the CBT exam, because for every company which they are conducting the CBT exam, they have some 10 to 20 marks extra for any subject. Suppose for Coal India, some coal related is extra, okay, that you have to take care, because that 20 to 20 marks is going to decide the rank and the selection of you in that PSUs exam, okay. So if you are done with the exam, okay, don't go here and there, response sheet will come, then match the answer with the official key. Don't worry about that. Today you can chill, okay, just relax your mind, because after 2-3 days you have to again restart for the ONGC exam, and for the ONGC exam you have to make sure that you don't have to go much with the numericals, okay. So that's it from my side. Best of luck for your exam. Gaurav sir, you can tell something.
I want to add one more thing to this discussion. There is one major difference between the exam which you appear today, that is GATE exam, and the upcoming exam.
CBTs.
In GATE exam, your selection depends only and only on your technical knowledge. But all these CBT exam, your selection will depend on number of other subjects also, because in like BHL there are 4 sections that you need to do some extraordinary in English also, in aptitude also, in general studies also, and technical also, because in technical calci is not allowed, and once calci is not allowed, questions are easy and very long type of numerical will not be there. So there should be no tension for that. And one more suggestion, that keep cool and calm. If you have given your best, then you need to have some patience. And today, because in morning 9:30 to 12:30 you appeared in exam, so now forget about everything and give some relax to the mind. And after some time, 2 or 3 days, response key will be out, final answer will be out, and in the month of March you will get the result also. But you need to focus on the remaining exam. This is from my side and from. So thank you very much,
Thank you
Teja
very
sir.
much. Thank you very much.